What's up, everybody?
So this is gonna be our thing. Every Sunday we're gonna take a thumbnail. Look at her face.
She's
Every
bored of
Sunday we're
you.
gonna take a thumbnail, and you can watch both Winnie and me get older.
Uh-huh. Let's see, who's first? I don't know. Somebody's second. Danny Boyd, Crazy 77, John M, Jerry Franks, Leader Hosen Dude, Greg McDonald, 426 Hemi, Joe K,
Greetings, everybody.
Mexican
I'm gonna put her
Spec.
inside.
Yeah, put
I'm
her
gonna go put
inside.
her down.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
hot out here,
It
actually.
is actually hot out here.
The Winnie Slideshow, yes. Two hacks. Hello, two hacks. Good evening. David, Sawdude, Jacob Phillips, Hi Uncles, what's up, Crazy 77? Stevie B, Mint Made Muscle, Noof Dog 45,
What
says
Megan?
hello. Russ Bucket Resto. Love what you do. Keep it up, brother.
Thank you. I'm gonna try to.
William Kavanaugh, Roberto Mora Ruiz. Hello from Costa Rica.
Costa Rica.
We should move to Costa Rica.
You should move
It's
to Costa
probably
Rica.
very
I'm
hot.
staying in Tennessee.
You stay in Tennessee?
Costa Rica's got good coffee though.
Yeah, what's up, Franco? Christopher Jacobson.
Do you remember my Costa Rican?
Yes,
Dark
you made
roast?
very good coffee.
Yes. I used to roast coffee.
Uh-huh. Nathan Wood says hello from Arizona. Ducia66 says hello, uncles.
Good evening. Oh, right.
Mark
We didn't light our candle
Langone,
or a lantern.
426 Hemi. How was Detroit?
We didn't go. We didn't go. We went to the track instead.
Uh-huh.
I looked at the options. I was like, yeah, we could drive 7 hours, sit in a traffic jam, or I could go to a drag strip. So I said, you know what? Let's just go to the track.
What happened with Slaghammer? Country wants to know.
Okay,
Did you figure it out? They're asking.
yes. Actually, it took a minute to figure it out once I got to the house, and I'm gonna do a video on it tomorrow, and it's a mystery thing.
You're not telling anybody?
No,
Okay.
no, because you'll see the video and you'll be like, how did this happen? Because I'm still trying to figure out how did this happen.
Mm-hmm.
So tomorrow morning, I'll shoot that.
Okay. Is Slaghammer now called Sluggo?
Sluggo.
Maybe it is.
It's not that bad. It's not
pretty
that
bad.
bad. What's that?
It's pretty bad. Well, only because it was breaking up.
Right. Well, I found out why it was breaking up.
Okay. So he knows and he'll tell you tomorrow.
Well, I don't know what caused it. I know what caused the breaking up, but I don't know what caused the issue. Tomorrow's video.
Okay. So how was everybody's weekend? Everybody having fun? Did you guys go to Detroit? It's very hot out here. He's very hot.
Those bugs sound angry.
Why didn't you enjoy Morticia? Chris Greenaway is asking.
I took Morticia to the supermarket today.
Mm-hmm.
It was the hottest looking car in Publix.
Wait, William Kavanaugh says he quit smoking. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
William. That's awesome.
Kathy quit
Keep
smoking.
it up. Over 2 years ago. Yep. Can we expect Kathy laughs tonight like last Sunday? Probably not. That doesn't happen that often.
Can you what?
Expect me to laugh like I laughed last Sunday.
No, she's been in an extra snappy mood today.
Now I'm snappy.
She's been saying mean things
Oh,
to me.
yes, I have mean things.
You're bad and
Right.
you're stupid.
Oh, yes, that's what I say off camera. Me Metal says I have no life, hence me being here. Laugh out loud.
Well, I guess we don't have a life either because
Yeah,
we're
right,
here too.
John Bass says so much knowledge. Love you guys. Keep it up.
Thank you.
Let's see. Mark Langborn says, desperate for Uncle Tony's help. Got a massive hot rod show coming up in 2 weeks. Central Australia. What's the question? What help do you need?
Maybe it's just a general statement.
Yeah, I guess so. Low key Kathy tonight. Maybe, okay. We'll see what Tony says.
Yeah, she should be snapping at me
What-
any minute
What
now.
was the shirt that you came up with last week? I don't like anything. Was that it?
Yeah.
I don't
You're
like anything.
bad and you're stupid.
Oh my goodness. You're killing me. All right. Hey, Fubar, what's up?
Fubar, what's happening,
We
brother
put a
man?
link to our merch. Thank you, Fubar. We have merch in the store. We don't have the shirt, I don't like anything yet.
No, but we do have the I love carbs
You
shirt.
have I love carbs.
That's
Tony,
in there.
you gotta move the smoke thing. It's like right in the center and it goes like in front of your face. No, don't move it towards me.
Well, you want mosquitoes?
I'd rather have mosquitoes than breathe that. I don't smoke. You lads are killing me. I miss cola, miss bugler. Tony's out of soda.
I ran out of soda.
Mm-hmm. Let's see.
Pop. We run out of pop.
No,
You
we don't call it
Midwesterners.
pop.
No, but lots of people do.
I don't think anybody still calls it pop.
If you're in the Chicago or Milwaukee area, for sure you call it pop.
Iceman 2K10 says, UT, you should take us for a ride in the Green Duster, one of the cities around you, much like the Charger/Nashville one.
Could do that. It would probably be pretty uneventful though, because the car. Well, no, come to think of it, it's yeah.
You know, we could drive
do
it
that.
through Franklin and look for Kathy Lee Gifford.
Want to go in search of Kathy Lee Gifford?
We could do that. We
Okay,
could make that a thing.
We could do
Where's
that.
Kathy Lee?
We could do that.
She lives like down the road.
Do we like her? I don't remember. I mean,
You know,
is
it's
she
one of those love-hate relationships.
is she good or bad?
Kathy Lee? I don't know.
I don't know.
What's up, Zero? Let's see. How much did I smoke? Not that much. I really didn't smoke that much.
Look
But
at
the
me.
cigarettes I smoked were very strong. Yes, Maggie is
She's so
majestic
beautiful.
looking.
You should show them Maggie.
Okay, I'm going to show everybody Maggie. Okay, the yard's kind of messy because I've been taking care of the puppy and not like weeding and gardening and stuff.
She's so good, Maggie. Maggie. She's just zoned out.
Yeah. We're doing tricks. See, we're doing tricks. Lots of tricks. Okay.
So her and the puppy have been like wrestling, you know, like they do the thing constantly. It never stops.
Uh-huh. Yep.
So I guess she's just mellowed out now.
But the other dogs aren't
They're not
really
crazy
allowed
about
to
her.
get near the puppy.
Yeah.
Because Maggie is always with the puppy.
Yeah.
Need Metal sent you a super chat.
Thank you.
Thank you, Need Metal. Does Slag Hammer have too much carb on it?
No. No. It's only 12. Well, in theory, it's 1200 CFM, but it's two 600s. So when you slam it on the starting line, the vacuum secondary carburetor, so it's the same as having a 600 double pump, double feed carb on it. It only brings in the secondary barrels when it wants it.
How did your 60-foot times do with the new converter? Paul Capizzola is asking.
Not good. Not good. We got a 190 60 foot. The engine was. Wait for the video tomorrow morning. Wait for the video tomorrow morning because I brought the car to the shop. I didn't even take it off the trailer. I was like, let me just see, right? So I pulled the little plugs out of it, and right away I saw what happened.
Don't give it away.
Yeah, I'm not.
Don't give it away.
I'm not. So as much as I'm going to say, tomorrow morning I'll do the rest
This
of the
is
video.
a good idea. Greg McDonald says, take the Duster up to the distillery and have a few samples. Do you remember that? Remember we were passing the winery and I was like, oh, we should go there. And you're like, we don't belong there. we don't go to places like that. We should go there with the Duster.
So he's talking about the distillery. He's talking about Jack Daniels.
Jack Daniels, yeah.
And
I don't think they do tours anymore. Didn't they stop?
No, I'm pretty sure they do the tours, but, right, what county is it in? It's in, whatever county it's in, you can Google it.
Tony, the smoke.
It's a dry county.
It's all in front of you.
It's a dry county. So if you go to the Jack Daniels distillery, they give you lemonade. You can't sample any of.
Right, you can't drink it.
Right, but they're world famous for their lemonade.
Right.
Which I don't really drink anyway. I did when I was younger.
We went to the fair and we got lemonade.
That was actually pretty good.
It was really good.
Yeah.
The pup grew already. Yes, she's growing.
Literally by the hour. I'm telling you, I leave the house, I come back like 4 or 5 hours later, she grew. It's like every day her nose is getting a little longer. She's amazing.
Dr. Art is here.
Dr. Art, what's happening, brother?
Good evening.
Dr. Art, I found what happened last night. I'm going to do a video tomorrow morning. Dr. Art's truck runs really good.
Are you jealous?
Even a little bit,
A
yeah.
little jelly?
Yeah, I'm a little jealous. I'm a little jealous. Dr. Art's truck, that thing is cool. So he ran a 720 last night, and I remember Buffalo Valley is uphill, right? And it's on average, it's 2/10 slower than a level track, and it was muggy last night too. So he ran a 720, which is the equivalent of a 7.0, which is a 1099 or so, quarter mile. So and that's with, I think he's got $5,000 total wrapped up in that truck. Go to Dr. Art's channel and go look at the Ranger pickup. Dr. Art, did you show anything from last night yet?
Yeah, put the video up. You put a video up.
That's right, he did.
Yeah, you watched it. I saw you watching it.
I don't remember from 1 minute to the next.
Okay, I'm gonna slaughter this name. Okay. Ducia66 sent you a super chat.
Thank you.
What is the proper way to break in a clutch? It seems like there is much debate out there.
Breaking a clutch. That's a good question. New clutches are always a little fuzzy, unless it's like a race truck clutch, but like a composite street type of clutch. They're always a little fuzzy. I don't really have a method of breaking. I don't have a specific method of breaking in clutches. Maybe somebody can chime in there with the right method, but I really don't have one.
Okay, Chungo68 says, going to look at a 62 Dart California car. Obviously needs some work. Anything to look for? 318 poly.
62 Dart. Okay, the only thing I found with the early cars with the 62s, and it really is specific to the 62s, they used a really weird quality metal, and they rust in strange places. Like, example, the bracing under the trunk lid. It'll rust between the brace under the trunk lid and the skin.
The hood too on our 62, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Right. So and
ours was gonna fold in half.
Yeah, ours was a Tennessee car. It had none of the rust in the usual places, like
the floors were rotted.
The floors were rotted because it sat in a field, but it didn't have any of the usual like northern car rust, like the bottom of the quarters weren't rusted, the dog legs weren't rusted. It had more Florida style rust, and so Florida style rust is where you get the A pillars will rust. You'll get, because what happens is the salt water condenses and it gathers and it condenses in certain places, and it'll rust in weird spots. And the 62 we had, which was a Tennessee car, had similar kind of rust. Just weird places where you wouldn't expect them to rust. And 63s, I haven't seen that. 64s definitely haven't seen that. But the 62, and mine isn't the only one, because people, when I was looking for replacement parts for mine, I came across other people looking for those exact same parts for the exact same reasons. So, good luck with it.
Let's see. Will's Garage says, Tony, where is that new converter flashing at? Sounds like you are not leaving on the converter.
It's not. It's not flashing because the motor, tomorrow's video.
What's up, Barry? Tony, can you move that? I can't smell it. I'm sorry.
Okay.
It's kind of driving me crazy.
It's keeping the mosquitoes away from you, though.
Do you want to put it
on
the ground?
I guess I could.
I don't know. Just so where I can't smell it would be great. Thank you. Yeah, Dr. Art says the video is up. I know. Tony
I saw it before, but I don't. My short-term memory is just poop.
I watched it too. Oh my goodness. Let's see. What's the biggest lift I can go on stock SBC heads?
What?
SBC, small
block Chevy. Rule of thumb. I tell you what. Rule of thumb for just about every normal production cylinder head is around 550, 530, 550,000 lift. And at that point, you start to hit the valve guides, or the tops of the valve guides. They're all a little different, though. If I'm not mistaken, the Chevys are in the 550 range, but Google it. Google it. Mopars are all in the 550 range. And fixing that is no big deal. You just take you just take a grinder to the top of the valve guide and just trim them down a couple hundred thousandths of an inch.
Jacob wants to know, would you trust Bottle Rocket's engine with a cast crank?
Sure.
Yeah. Uncle Corn Pop, what does that mean?
I don't know.
Harry says Uncle Corn Pop.
Uncle Corn Pop.
I don't know. Good evening, Mr. Badass. See, that should have been the name of your channel, Tony.
Uncle Badass.
Oh no, that's your pronoun.
Those are my pronouns. Bad and ass.
Oh, okay. You think Southern Cali would be happy to finally receive some rain? Oh, okay. It's raining there, right? Hillary is hitting Southern California.
Hurricane Hillary. That's pretty cool.
Hurricane Hillary, crazy. I wonder why it's raining pantsuits and email servers.
Darla's pooping. You want to see Darla poop?
No, we don't want to put that on camera. Kathy, damn boy, it is Uncle Corn Pop, Ari says. Okay. Ari, I don't pay attention to these things. Let's see. Tony, will you make it to races at Milan? That's okay. I heard the trans there last night. No, you don't.
I probably won't.
Yeah.
I probably won't. I haven't been to Milan since, God. 1990. Last time I was at Milan was 1992. 1993, I was with Jerry Caminito, the Blue Thunder car, and we won a match race there. It was a 16-car match race, and we won that. And then I had a pay dispute. And then I didn't talk to Jerry for a year.
Oh. Girls, quiet. Okay, so Mostly Old Parts says, hiya, Uncle Tony and Uncle Ish Kathy.
Uncle Ish.
Greetings from the surface of the sun, Topeka. Did I say that right? Topeka.
Topeka.
Topeka. How do you?
Topeka.
No, they have a funny accent.
Topeka.
No, they don't say it Topeka.
Topeka. Tupika.
No, that's not how they
Topeka.
say it. Like, is it people in Wisconsin that have that accent? Or Minnesota?
Minnesota.
Let's see. Hang on, guys. They're talking to each other. Hang on. Bear Rose is here. There's waving going on. Oh my goodness. Zero says it's raining actual sweat. That's all I can report. That's disgusting, Zero. It's really gross.
Well, no, but it would be because it's salt water they're getting rain on.
What are you talking about? We used to get hurricanes in New York. We didn't get rain sweat rain. We got rain.
Well, yeah. Well, no, wait, no, we never had it, yeah.
Yeah, we had tons of hurricanes come through and hit us.
Not tons of them.
Yeah,
a fair
tons.
amount. We had a couple, few.
Like almost every year we would have a hurricane.
We would get the remnants of the hurricane, not a direct hit from the hurricane.
Sometimes it was.
Like twice. We got direct hits. And then after we left, they got hit by Sandy. That was a direct hit.
Yeah, that was horrible. We would get nor'easters, yeah. Lots of nor'easters, which is a lot like a hurricane.
Right.
Except you get them in the winter, too.
Right, but it's not blowing the actual salt water. We get the rain that comes from a hurricane. They're on the coast over there. If the hurricane is actually coming at them, they're getting salt water blown on them.
Franco says, Tony, were you part of Jerry Caminito's school of race car cleaning?
No, I wasn't. But I did watch him set that whole thing up. He got people to pay him a lot of money to do that. It was crazy.
Clean his car?
Yes. They paid him like $6,000 freaking dollars. And they would stay at his house. He would feed them like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. They'd have to like clean his bathroom and shit like that. You think I'm joking? and then he would teach him how to clean the car. Yeah.
Nice. That's, I mean, I guess. Where else are you gonna get that experience from, right?
Well,
How much did it cost though?
that was the theory. That was the theory,
How
and
much did it cost
it
people?
was a lot. It was a lot of skulls.
Like how much?
It was like $6,000.
Maybe Jerry's watching this right now.
He might be. Hi, Jerry.
I think so. In New England, a nor'easter is just a wicked bad storm. Yeah. What's up, Jonathan Smith? He says, hi, Uncle Kathy and Uncle Tony. Hello.
Look, Maggie's
Thank
going
you
through
for
the tunnel.
being here. What?
Maggie's going through the tunnel.
Oh, very good, Maggie. Good job. Good girl, Maggie. They're talking to each other. Ari, this is wet rain. This time it's different. Is it wet rain? Really? Joe's Fox Body and Muscle Car Garage says, what's up, Tony?
What's happening?
They're talking to each other. They don't want to ask you any questions.
I'm okay with that.
Billy.
I'm just here to bring everybody together.
Girls, come here. Come here.
The mosquito bites.
Do you want a treat? Do you want a treat? Lily, move your hand. Lily, Maggie, you want a treat? Okay. You had a burnout chicken once.
Yes.
Will we see a burnout border collie? Yeah. Come on.
You know, they're supposed to be the smartest dogs in the world. So I don't see why not. She really is brilliant. Kathy's been trained because the whole purpose, well, not the whole purpose, but the reason we got a border collie was to run agility competition, which is why she's called Winnie, right? She's gonna win everything. So Kathy figured, well, from day go. So we got her, day one rather. So we got her at 6 weeks old to the day, and that day Kathy was out here training her how to do things, right, Kat? What were you training her?
What?
Winnie, what were you training her how to do the first day you had her?
Potty.
Potty.
We're doing potty.
Yes. The
From
dog.
day one,
The dog
potty.
knew how to potty first day she was here.
Well, she still has an accident here and there.
She's a good girl.
Yeah.
Stop that.
She's a good girl.
All right.
But this morning.
So, yeah, brilliant dogs.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. What kind of dogs you got? What kind of dogs do we have? We have 2 beagles.
We have 2 beagles, a border collie, and whatever Lily is.
We don't know what Lily is.
We have no idea what Lily is.
We think she might be part terrier. She's definitely part terrier, like rat terrier.
Yeah.
And something else. We don't know. We have no clue.
Here's what I know about her. She's a good girl.
She's got a great personality.
Yes, and she's beautiful.
Mm-hmm. She's really good. And we thought we lost her today.
Oh, please.
We went
I don't even want to talk about that.
The gate
I
was
don't even want to talk about that.
She was in the yard the whole time. Let's see. Jake Fuller sent $2. Any experiences with Odd Fire 225 Buick engines?
Performance-wise, yes, one. And it was a magazine test car. Project car. It was a magazine project car that I inherited. Not me personally, but the magazine that I was working on at the time. Muscle Car magazine in like 1985. And it was a Buick Regal 84. And they had already started working on this thing. So it already had gears. It was an automatic. And we had to finish putting the motor together. So it had headers, cam, intake manifold, carburetor. I don't even remember the details, but what I do remember was I thought the project was dumb when we got involved in it, and it was a stone. Like it was a stone. It was like a waste of time and a waste of money. That's the only performance thing I ever did with those.
I have to ask you something. It's not in the questions here,
Yes.
but I saw a comment about it again.
Again? Okay, what was it?
What do you think it is? What do you think the question is? Since it's a repeated question.
I don't know. People are always asking weird questions.
The Jeep motor.
Yes, not yet.
Not yet, he
Not
says. Okay, not yet.
Not
It's
yet.
official. He says, not
Just
yet.
relax.
On the
Just
Jeep.
relax.
Kathy, is Lily like a Tasmanian devil in puppy form? I have a rat terrier that is a cartoon character.
When she was younger.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
When she was younger, when she was like a year or two old, holy jeez, she was
Like
crazy.
a chupacabra.
She was crazy. We would take her to the bark park,
Yeah.
and she would
Super
like
fast.
round up all the other dogs and just like corner them and stuff like that. And she would run like the wind. It was crazy.
Yeah.
And you know when that ended?
No.
When she got out that time.
Yeah.
And I tackled her.
Yeah.
So she got out. She got out, and we chased her
She's
through
a
the
runner.
neighborhood.
Yeah.
We chased
She
her through the
almost got
neighborhood
hit.
for like an hour, right?
Yeah.
Through people's backyards.
Running. You
Run-
picture us
oh,
running. And
it was
she's
the
at
craziest
full
thing,
speed.
right?
She's freaking fast.
Yeah, she was like lightning. So I was like, I mean, I'm in like at the time, I'm in my late 50s, right? I'm not really athletic. So,
Smoking. We were both smoking at the time. Oh my goodness, that was horrible.
so I see her poke her head out of some bushes, right? And then she saw me coming, and so she backed back in there, right? So I threw something behind her, so it would make her like come out of the
Distracted,
bushes.
Yeah.
And as soon as she came out of the bushes, I leapt and I tackled her. And she yelped. I mean, I didn't hurt her, but she yelped. And then that was it. From that point forward, she never really ran away or like it kind of like it tamed her, right?
A little bit.
That was about the time that she changed.
Well, she almost got hit by a car.
Yeah, she almost got hit by a car.
And then we stopped taking her to the bark park because there was other dogs there that people weren't watching their dogs, and she almost got into a fight with a bigger dog. So we were like, okay, that's it.
Yeah, they'd come in there with pit bulls.
And just go have lunch.
Yeah.
But completely ignore their dogs growling and staring down your little
Yeah,
dog.
oversized pit bulls with their balls. You know what I mean? And it's like, it's just you're just dumb, right?
Yeah.
You're dumb. And
But I think some people actually like having a dog like that and intimidating all of the other people at the dog park.
it worked.
Like,
It intimidated me.
right. They enjoy doing that. So screw it. I'm not getting my dog hurt because of people that are jerks. But yeah, we don't go there anymore. But now she's calmer now.
Oh, she's
But
much calmer.
she gets all the moles in the backyard. She hears them underground and she follows them.
Yeah.
And I see they're dead. By the time I get to them, they're dead. She pulls them all out of the holes. She digs. It should be mole season soon.
Oh, jeez.
The fall. There's holes all
I
over
feel
the yard.
bad for the things.
I know. I feel bad for them too. Yeah.
Can I have some of your water?
Oh, you want my water?
Yeah, I want your water because I finished my water.
There you go.
All of these glasses leak from the bottom.
We'll probably need
know
new
that?
glasses.
All of these glasses leak. They're like porous.
Okay. Have we found a farm yet? No. No, we haven't.
Uncle Sheep herder.
I don't have any water now. You took my
Oh,
water.
you'll be fine.
Water, yeah, water.
Yeah,
What about
water.
it? What about it? My rat terrier has turned in the house police. Always ratting out the other dogs. Funny. Yeah, she's mostly... She looks like rat terrier,
I don't know
except
what
she's brindle.
When
and
we
her tail is cut.
when we adopted her from Paws from the shelter.
They didn't know what she was.
They didn't know what she was. She was like the weirdest looking thing that we've adopted 2 dogs now because they were the weirdest things there. We have Lola.
She was so ugly.
Oh please. Oh, but she was. Well, I love Lola.
She was pathetic.
She was
Yeah. So pathetic.
The only reason we adopted her was because she was pathetic. We were still in New York and we were going through the shelter.
The one in Long Island.
Well, yeah, and they had all of the dogs in their
remember the
pens,
name of it.
their cages. And as we're walking through, every dog is going
Jumping off, yeah.
right. They're going like pick me, right? And then we got
Smiling.
and then there's this one dog, and she's just laying there.
No, she's hunched over. She was hunched over.
Yeah, she was all hunched over and
Her head
everything.
was hanging.
Right.
She was so depressed.
Right. I took one look at her and I said, "Okay, you're coming home."
So
with
we
me."
took her out on a leash, and she started jumping around and
Yeah.
everything, and licking us, and we were like, "All right."
So that was Lola, and she
She was a
died. She had a
lamb.
brain tumor. She
Yeah.
died about almost 18 years ago.
Yeah.
and then Lily.
Yeah,
So
North Shore Animal Shelter. That's where we got it
North
from.
Shore Animal Shelter,
Yep.
and then there was Lily. So it was about 5 years ago, and it was the same thing. We were going through. So we have a policy that when there's room in our house,
We lost a cat.
yeah, whenever we
Mr.
lose
Roast Beef
a,
died.
a member of the family, one of our, we go right away and we adopt another one. And Winnie is the first exception to that rule. So anyway, we had a cat that died, so he says, okay, well, we got to go to the shelter and pick one.
Yeah, that day I was like, I'm going to the shelter. You coming?
Right.
He's like, okay.
Yeah. So we got there, and like as usual, it's all the dogs, and some of them are really pretty and nice and all 10 yards. And then there was Lily, and it was like, and you could tell she was still a puppy, but she didn't look like a dog. In fact, so help me, okay? We adopted her, we brought her home, and then we spent the next couple of days online trying to figure out what species she was. We're like, is she a dingo? Is she? No, I'm serious, right? Is she a hyena? What the hell is this freaking dog?
The test. They're expensive though, which is why I never did it. But like, it would be nice to know what she is.
But she was weird looking because she had really long, skinny legs, and like a skinny little body, and then like a big head with a weird kind of snout. And what is this? And then she would run,
Yeah.
crazy fast. But as she aged and she started to fill out, and she's so beautiful. She turned. That's one of those things where the homely, baby or the homely little girl turns out to be like a beauty queen. Well, that's how Lily is.
She's probably a ton of different breeds. She's not just a couple.
She's like an African dog.
Yeah.
You ever see African dogs?
Yeah.
Where they're just
like
whatever breed. Well, that's what she is.
Yeah. Maybe you adopted a Kiwi. I don't know.
I swear to God, how long did we spend trying to figure out which species she was?
I
isn't
knew
a dog.
she was a dog. You didn't think she was a dog.
I knew she was in the canine family.
I think she's a dog.
Is this a fox hybrid or something?
Okay, so Mark is saying, how about timing basics dwell also?
Oh, done that video a couple of times.
Is it in there?
Yeah.
Just go search our videos.
Go search our videos. We've done plenty of stuff like that.
Timing, well. Your story of trying to figure out what your dog is mirrors my own. She's part cat and parrot too. Yeah, it was pretty funny because they were like, "Oh, she's part beagle," and we're like,
"Yeah, this is not a beagle. We have beagles.
No,
this is not a beagle."
they said she was part beagle, and what's the treeing dog? What's the treeing dog? The Tennessee treeing dog? What's it called? I can't think of what it's called.
I can't think of what it's called.
They're brindle, but they're tree hounds. Maybe that's the name of it. I don't know. I'd have to look it up. Jackal, yeah.
Jackal, yeah. She was something.
She might be part Tennessee tree dog.
But honestly, the only reason we adopted her was because we knew nobody else in their right mind was going to take this thing home.
Let's see. Tony has run out of material for tech videos. Plothound, that's it. Plothound.
Plothound.
They said she was part beagle or plothound. There's no beagle in there.
I ran out of material years ago. I mean, like literally years ago.
What about it?
Yeah, what about it?
That should be a T-shirt. What about it? No, he hasn't.
I ran out of material a long time ago. If I did a Mopar only channel, right? Obviously I do a lot of Mopar stuff. If I did a Mopar only channel, then yeah, I would have a lot more material. Mm-hmm. But there's a lot of stuff that I don't do because it's just so inside Mopar shit. Mm-hmm.
But you were going to do the Mopar Minute, remember?
Yes, I was going to. Oh yeah, okay. And so,
which I think that we should still do.
No, you know why?
Why?
Because I cannot compete with Dead Dodge Garage.
To do Mopar Minute?
Yeah, I cannot do So I'm a Mopar guy since before there was such a thing as Mopar guys, right? Like I'm from the dawn of Mopar, and I know that I cannot do a channel, a Mopar only channel, as good as that Dodge Garage. And
Well, nobody's asking you to do a Mopar only channel.
well, the Mopar Minute would be a Mopar.
No, just on our channel.
Yeah, no, no, no,
Why?
no, no. Just
That Dodge Garage is laughing. He says, ha 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 ha.
oh, he's on here.
Yeah, he's on.
I thought you do your own lives on Sunday to compete with me.
Right. You're way too kind, he says.
No, bro, I'm not kind. I'm being honest. I'm being accurate. You have the best Mopar channel. You have a better channel than I can do. It's that simple. You have a better channel than I can do. You have a more well-rounded, like so like I mean I'm really into Mopar minutia and shit like that. But you have a more well-rounded perspective. You appreciate things like handling and like I can't do as good a Mopar channel as you do. Take that as the compliment that it's intended to be.
And hush up about it, okay?
All right.
What's up with Steve Maggs? You drank all my water.
Steve Maggs couldn't do
Give
a
me my
Mopar
glass.
channel as good as him either.
I'll refill the water.
No, I'll go refill the water. You keep them busy.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Sorry, everybody. I don't know my Mopar trivia the way. Well, I know some of it. Let's see. The term Mopar is way older than you, Tony. I'll tell him when he gets back. Let's see. What's up with Steve Maggs? He's super busy. He's Steve Maggs. He's going to be busy all the time. Hi, Billy Bob Holcomb. He will always compliment me. Thank you so much. Uncle Tony is smoking catnip. He's really going to get more? No, he doesn't smoke catnip. How's the garden? Not good this year. It's not as good as it was last year. Although I do have some beautiful flowers come up. Like we've got a lot of zinnias that just came up. They're gorgeous. But the rest of the garden is just crap. Like nothing is like ripening. Like, a lot of people complain about their gardens this year. Howell says it's okay, Kathy. Thank you. Hello, Chris Cadman. Kathy, please just have another laughing fit. That was hilarious. Was it hilarious? I don't know. I couldn't help it. Sorry, everybody. But he's back. Thank you
I'm
for
back.
the water, Tony.
Yeah, I even took a sip of it
Your
to make sure
garden's
it was
been
good.
struggling too. Yeah, it's been not so great this year. I think it was really cold in the spring for a long time.
Yeah, we had a colder than usual spring and a really crazy rainy season.
Lots of rain.
Our summer is usually pretty dry. We get rain in the spring and then the summer is like dry. It's been crazy here.
Yeah, no matter what I did, my garden was just not really happy. What is she doing? Let's see. Yeah, Kathy, it was hilarious. Was it hilarious? Laughter is contagious. It can be, yeah. Did Tony go to Woodward?
No, we went to the track instead.
Yeah. He decided last minute not to. Maggie. Info on the new Wilder engine build for Schlegelhammer.
It's a stroker. It's going to be a 452. I have all the most of the parts. I haven't decided what heads to use on it yet, but I've got everything sitting in the garage over here. It's been sitting for the longest time. That's the engine that's going to eventually go in the car.
Come on, Maggie.
We put that 383 together because I had the stuff just laying around. I was like, well, let's do something with it.
Bread. Maggie, bread. Let's go. Come on, bread. Let's go. In the house.
All right. Maggie, go in. Maggie, go in. Go in the house. All right. But wait, now you left me here. I can't do this. Hurry, I need you. She does this to me. Cat.
What?
Hurry.
I'm getting the dogs in. You're too much, Tony. Sharon? Yeah, right? Are you doing an Ozzy Osbourne impression?
No, if I'm doing one of these lives myself, it's different
How's
because
it different?
I'm on that side and I'm reading the questions. I'm involved in answering the questions. But as soon as you leave, I lose my anchor, and it's just like all I can do is just hear and go,
Mike Fleisner says, hi, Tony and Kathy, I love your show.
"Thank you."
It's very nice of you, Mike.
So at any rate, the 3D3 that we put together,
Why couldn't you say that while I was gone?
the what?
Why couldn't you talk about the 383 while I was gone?
Because you left, and then what happened was,
Tony's,
then I
Tony's
couldn't think
brain
of
stops
answering the
working
question.
when I
All I
leave.
could think of was, how long are you going to be gone? How long do I have to drag this answer out for until you get back? See? And that became the overriding thought in my head.
All right, talk about your 383 now.
So we put that 383 together just because I had all this stuff laying around. So I was like, well, let's just slam it together and we'll send it on Power Tour and see what it's going to do. So that's what we did. And the whole time, my intention was to put the stroker motor in that car because it needs a stroker. It pushes. You got to understand how much wind that thing pushes. Driving that, like for instance, like towing it up to the track, it decimates the gas mileage on my truck. It's like I can usually make a round trip to the track on one tank, right? It's like 120 miles, but I can't make a round trip to the track towing that car because it pushes so much wind. It sits up so high and it pushes so much wind that it needs a lot of engine to push it down the track. So the intention from the very beginning was to put a bigger motor in it, but since I had this 383 and we were just going to send that out on Power Tour, well, that's what we put together. And now I'm determined to get a 7 out of it, and I'll get my 7 out of it. But then as soon as
Do you really care about that?
I do.
I don't think you do.
I do.
You're like, eh.
No. I'm determined. I'm
Are
determined.
you sure? Yeah, that's not your determined look.
Which is then?
Your determined look?
Yeah.
It's much more serious face. You're kind of like, yeah, I wanted to, but
Well, okay.
we'll see.
Well, no,
I
wait.
don't know.
Wait. So if I get this thing to run in the 7s, the only person who it's going to be impressive to is me. Because nobody else is going to care.
Oh, I'm not gonna care?
No, probably not. Probably not. So it's not that it's a new frontier, a barrier. This has never been done before.
Totally not.
This is a world record, right? No, it's nothing like that. It's just a personal thing. Me, myself, I want to see this engine get a 7 in that car.
Okay.
So if that engine was in let's say Bottle Rocket, it would have run right down there. It'd go like 760, 770 like that, no problem. Even running as poorly as it was. What?
Nothing. I just have to laugh.
No,
It's
tomorrow
so
you'll see
funny.
why. Tomorrow you'll see why. So, but yeah, the whole intention was to build the stroker for that car.
So, okay, so John M is asking what was wrong with it, but you're going to talk about that
Tomorrow
in the
morning.
video.
Tomorrow morning.
Okay. Tomorrow morning video.
Yeah, I can't give it away now. I'm
Yeah.
gonna do it tomorrow morning. And it is a mystery. I don't know how this happened. So I'm gonna throw that out there and see what kind of ideas pop up.
Okay. John M says I tried. Yeah, no, go wait for the video tomorrow. Trust me, it'll be out like ASAP.
Yeah, I'll put it out. It'll be up by let's say 10 o'clock tomorrow morning.
Yeah. I don't know what that means.
I would have found it at the track had I been a little more thorough. Like if I had been looking for it, I would have found it at the track.
Yeah.
But it was unlikely. Like it didn't.
Well, you had that stupid grounding problem.
No, it had nothing to do with it.
I know, but I'm just saying that kind of threw you off for a while. It was fixing
That threw me
dumb
way
problem.
off. That threw me way off.
Yeah. So we wasted a lot of time with that.
Yes.
And I didn't film it.
Well, you started to film it, and I was like, put that camera away.
Did I? I was like, no. I was like, I'm not filming this. Let me know if you want me to.
No, I remember telling you, leave me alone, or something
No.
like that.
No.
I was like deep in thought.
I would have sent you packing if you told me to leave you alone. No, I wasn't filming. Let's see. Rick S says, hi UT. I was valve lashing the slant 6. It went perfect. But when inserting the .020 gauge in the first cylinder exhaust valve, the engine stopped the shaking it has at idle. What does this mean?
I have never, ever, ever in my life set the lash on a mechanical lifter motor with the engine running. I've never done it. I know some people do it. I set lash on mechanical lifter engines one cylinder at a time, so I really can't tell you the cause and effect of doing it the way you were doing it.
That 67 Charger looks great.
Yeah, it
Simple
does.
paint job, but the chrome goes a long way. Keegan.
I kept trying to tell people I have a vision, and it's based on like all of that trim that's on that car, because it's like it pops, right? And the flat black with the semi-gloss black, Boulevard black is the name of the
satin.
what's
Yeah,
that?
it's a satin.
It's a satin. It pops. The lines of the with that trim, all of that chrome all over the place. I took it to the supermarket this afternoon, and I parked it like just kind of in the middle of the lot. And as I'm walking out of the supermarket, like I'm looking at the car, and I'm like, ah, yeah, that's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. It's not, but at the moment, in the moment, it was.
And we had another Charger friend follow you home.
Yeah. What was his name? I don't remember
He
his
didn't
name
text
now.
me. Did you give him the right phone number?
I gave him the number.
Oh, okay. He didn't text me.
So I pull up in front of the house, and I pull in the driveway. I get out of the car, and I turn around, and there's a '67 Charger behind me, a white one with a blue stripe down the center. And it was a couple from the area over here, the neighbors of ours. And he says, well, I saw you pull out of the lot, and I followed you home. So this car is primo. You got to see this thing. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah. So as soon as I get a hold of him, we'll do something on that car on the channel.
Fuel leak. Looks like a fuel leak at 310 on the video.
No, it's the accelerator pump. The diaphragm. The diaphragm leaks a little bit on the. I just got to change the accelerator pump on it.
So it's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It drips for the first couple of seconds, then it's running, and then it stops.
Do motors on cold start normally require a big shot of fuel? Mark Niblett.
Well, that's what the choke is for. You know, so I assume you took them in a stock engine. So when you're starting a stock engine, the procedure is to pump the gas before you turn the key. When you pump the gas, you're giving it a squirt of accelerator pump, and you're setting the choke to close. So the first thing the engine sees is that shot of fuel from the accelerator pump, and then as soon as it starts to pull air, it's pulling heavy fuel because the choke is closed. So yeah.
Artur Fiddler says, I hate flat paint on any car. It's the worst. Regular paint is better than the best flat paint. That's just my opinion. No offense intended.
No, everybody has their opinions, you know.
It's not necessarily flat.
It's not flat. It's
satin.
a semi-gloss. It's a satin finish. But I mean, everybody's got their own opinions on it.
It looks like original paint. That's like 50 years old. That's what it looks like.
Exactly. It
And
looks
that's why I like it.
right, and that's why I went with that.
Yeah.
That's why I went with that, because the appearance that the car has now is that it's a factory black car that just has normally faded black paint. Like if you had a black car,
It's not
you just
faded. It's just not super shiny.
right.
Yeah.
Well, it's like old paint. It's like, you know.
But the old paint was never super shiny like the
It
paint
wasn't.
that they put on now.
I know.
And I hate that super shiny paint.
I know.
It's terrible. Like, I know people love it, but
A lot of people are like, "Oh, you should have picked a color for the car." Not a lot of people, a couple people. You know, you should have put a color. There's so many black cars out there. There's so many white cars. And I agree. I like to see colors on cars. But then again, the car itself kind of tells you what it wants to be. And I looked at that car, and it says it wants to be black. The car just wants to be black. That's the color for that car.
For
So
now. Otherwise, we paint it red.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Or gold. I do like gold, but
We're gonna do the 73 gold.
yeah, I think yeah. Well, I have a gallon of gold paint.
Yeah.
So probably my 73 Roadrunner, which is the next thing I'm going to do body work on. That'll probably end up gold.
Okay. I don't want to kill your name, but I'm probably gonna. I don't know if it's Remy or Remy Kushner. I'm 16 and just picked up my first car, which is a 69 Dart GT with a 318.
Nice.
Got interested in Mopar over the last few years of following your channel. Thanks, UTG.
Awesome. Thank you, and good luck with that.
That's very cool. Congratulations. The satin works, especially when the body work isn't going to hold up if the paint was glossy.
The body work is actually pretty good.
Yeah,
I got to tell you.
you.
You know that car has zero rust.
Yeah.
When I say zero rust, if I had to patch floor pans, I had the typical floor pan rust, but the quarters, the drop offs, all of the typical places where those cars have rust is zero rust, zero. So the only body work that was done on the car was just the straightening of that kinked quarter and dings.
Little minor dings.
Yeah, minor dings here and there. So no, that car.
It's pretty straight. The car's solid.
The car is solid.
Let's see. Andrew Allen says the black looks tremendous, in my opinion.
Yeah, I love it. The red drums, man, the red drums poking out from the torque thrusts. I'm telling you, I love the car. I'm not just saying it because I did it. Or I told Kathy, I says if we went out someplace and I saw this car in the condition that it is, right, I'd go nuts. I'd be like, I need to own that, and we do.
We've been working on the interior. We were like really hustling if we were gonna go to Michigan.
Yeah.
To get the interior really fixed up. That was fun. We got a lot done though. It looks really good. We put a lot of new carpet down. The back, the console. We made the door panel bottoms. Well, I'm making them. I got the sewing machine out. The Charger looks like the ultimate sleeper car. See. Melvin says black paint shows bad body work. The saying is, if it ain't right, paint it white.
Yeah, that's true.
Mike N says the black is awesome.
Yeah, no, I'm thrilled with it.
Rick S says talking about fuel leak.